Kings and queens, gentlemen and ladies, this is Refined Rose back with another video. This man unalived his girlfriend in North Carolina after leaving a bar, and he lost control of his emotions. So while she was at work, he was still mad at her. He went to her job and unalived her by strangling her. Strangling her wasn't enough for him, so he took a knife and stabbed her 2 times in the chest and left the knife there. And the storage facility where she worked at, she also lived on that facility. They had some type of apartment unit or housing unit where she can work there and live. So he took the body back home, put her body in the bed, covered it up with a comforter with the knife still in her chest. So he called a friend over to come do a couple of lines. Do you remember that that song, Do You Wanna Ride? Ride the White Horse. If you're in your 50s, you may remember that song. Like I say, I'm 50 years old. So they did a white line in their nose. And then after him and that friend did the white line in their nose, he was pretty much coked up in his mind, or coked out of his mind, however you want to see it. He decided to call 911. And when he called 911, he simply stated, there has been a murder. So the authorities arrived at the house and saw his girlfriend's body in the bed, covered up underneath the comforter. Now, what went through his mind before he murdered her? Unalived her. Hopefully this video doesn't get flagged because I said the M word instead of using unalived. So what was going through that person's head before he strangled his girlfriend and then decided to stab her twice in the chest? Was it the drugs that he did before? Did the drugs mess up his mind? Was he already mentally sick and complicating his mental condition with drugs? It was just Valentine's Day on February the 14th, and he murdered his girlfriend on February the 19th. Check out my video on Valentine's Day, why. All the love is in the air for Valentine's Day, but once the 14th is gone, where is the love after that day? So is the love fake, or is the love just to showboat, to show what gifts we're getting, or to show how well we can be coupled up and how pretend happy we are? So the guy sitting in jail, they said his something, I don't know if it's called arraignment or what it was. It's going to be done on the 12th of March. I'm not sure what today's date is because when I got up, I didn't even look at the date. So all I'm saying is just look out for each other. Check on our family and friends. Send them a quick text to say good morning or hi and see if they text us back. And if we don't hear anything back and it's outside of their usual response time and days go by, let's go by. Let's ask people that know of our particular friends. Let's ask those people if they heard from our friends. Let's always check on each other because we never know what each person is going through, especially if they're in a relationship. Abuse is prevalent. People don't like to talk about abuse. We hide abuse. We make excuses for the abuse. We hope the abuse gets better, but it never gets better. It always gets worse. And sometimes it starts out as verbal abuse, and then it increases to where it's physical abuse. No type of abuse should be tolerated. No type is acceptable. All abuse is bad. Even if they're not putting their hands on you, if they're putting you down, it's not good. Don't sit there and accept that because we can end up unalive or strangled or 2 knife wounds to our chest and a knife just left there. And we could be taken to our bed and put underneath the comforter while the person that killed us is in the next room entertaining themselves. Well, this is Refined Rose again, back with a short video, my morning thoughts. And if you enjoyed this, not enjoyed, but if you are enjoying my content that I'm putting out, let me know in the contents. Let me know what you want me to talk about. Bye for now.